first gun goes. The second one will come around after the formation lap. Everyone wants to find their place. And then I will wait to see. I always await to see if Timothy Lubineau goes on the attack. He does have a teammate here with him this time to perhaps disrupt the chase efforts. So we had Peter Michael go on the attack earlier in the semifinals. And we had Bart Swings, Shomu Sasaki, and Jake Weideman pull out the decisive move. Different tactics, I expect, with this race being for the medals, all likely to come down to the final sprint. Skaters may be less likely to decide to let attacks go. And it is the youngster Sasaki wearing number 1, just 18 years of age, on the front right now against some very experienced skaters. Often these younger skaters glide under the radar and keep developing, but when you win a World Cup at the age of 18, suddenly you are thrust into the spotlight. And there he is. It was Sasaki, Swings, and Weideman in one of the semifinals. There's Peter Michael, who did a successful breakaway in the other semi. And here comes the attack. And wouldn't you know, it is the man from France, Timothy Lubineau. Not committed to this one, though. He thought he'd surprise them. But they caught up to it very quickly. Interesting to note, this French side, Lubineau is from the West Coast. And his teammate, Mathieu Belloir, is from the North Coast. We are back to something of a holding pattern. The veteran, for one of the greatest roller inline speed skaters of all time, Bart Swings, on the front, the Olympic champion. Also the world champion. Now the first sprint point goes. There is Michael. Gabriel Oder of Austria behind him, and it's Michael. Perhaps thinking, maybe I'll make this work again. This one might not last very long. It may just lead up until the sprint, and Michael stumbles a little bit. It is Gabriel Oder, who trains in Calgary, taking sprint point number 1. Then it's Michael, and then it's Swings. And they get the points. Nobody trying their luck. Once they cluster up there and guys start to stand up, you know the speed is not in the field. The watching, the waiting begins anew. And there is an incident right in the middle. And you love the sportsmanship. How about that? I think that was Houlworth who helped pick up a fallen skater. Livio Wenger was the one who went down. The only Swiss skater in the field, so him going down would have been a shock. And they just bumped into each other. Houlworth almost clung onto him as he went down, knowing that he was going to pick him back up. Everybody present and accounted for. And here goes an attack. It's Lubineau again. Swings and Giovannini on the chase. Lubineau, I keep bringing him up because just about in every World Cup this season, if there was an attack coming, it was from that man right there. They seem to be wise to his tactics. Or perhaps he just went too early. Now another attack coming around the outside. It is Peter Michael again. This time the reaction a little bit slower to it. They might have a Michael may just hang on for the sprint points. He is driving. He is committed to get this one, and he will get 3 points. It Swings, and then I believe Giovannini in third. 2. Michael provisionally with 5 points in the lead. But when the first place and the last sprint point is worth 60, I expect it to change. You do never know. Looks like Lubino is suffering a little bit for the efforts, dangling off the back. There's Felix Molly of Germany. Doesn't look like he's going to... You never try and attack from the front. You always try to sneak up when they least expect. So if there is an attack coming, expect it from the middle of the field there. See Michael lingering back there a little bit. We have to be so wary because sometimes the attacks go with just the sprint points in mind. But then sometimes they try to get away and then they stay away and it's too late and the reaction's too late. And so everyone's wary. Here comes another attack. And is it that man again? I believe it is. It is. It actually is his teammate. It is Mathieu Belloir, the man from Brittany, on the attack now. Has this one shocked the field? Right before a sprint lap, there is a reaction. They are pouring it on, but Belloir may have done just enough to get 3 points. He's just under 3 seconds to the good. He doesn't look like he's pushing it now. This one may just be for the sprint point unless the field decides to sit up after the sprint. Belloir, I think, says, I want 3 points, and then that will be it. And he will get it. Who gets second and third? Another Italian skater. It might be Di Stefano in third. And it is Felix Molly of Germany in second. Now, the race for the medal. And I don't think any attacks will be successful now. It's all about positioning. Where do you want to be? Can't be too far back. And is this another attack? Is it another French attack trying to prove me wrong? There is a crash. Is it Antoine Gélina-Beaulieu of Canada? I think he may still be in it. Anyway, Lubino. Is this the moment? It might be Jake Weideman. It was a Canadian, I believe. Anyway, Timothy Lubino has a straightaway. 2 to go. How is the organization of the field? Or are they busy watching themselves? Setting themselves up for a sprint and they're forgetting that one man is off the front. Here comes the reaction. Here comes Sasaki. Here comes Swings. Both at the front. Youth and experience. But it is Lubino. There's a crash down at high speed. That was Shomu Sasaki. His chances are done. Lubino still in front at the moment. Have they left it too late? Here comes Swings. Wenger. Antoine Gélina-Beaulieu of Canada's also there. The catch is made. It Swings. Here comes the sprint. Wenger, Gélina-Beaulieu, Swings, 3 abreast, it Swings! Back-to-back world champion. Three abreast to the finish. Bart Swings does it again. Gélina-Beaulieu up into second, Wenger into third. I think those will be the podium places. We'll see if there are any of the points might have changed things. I don't think so. And Giovannini was there just off the podium. And Gélina-Beaulieu celebrating at home. He was savoring every moment of the home crowd. Looks like he gets a medal.